What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organicpricedbooks with a reprint omnibus by Marvel that I'm super excited for. It's probably one of my favorite storylines of all time. Now, of course, you know, I'm not going to say I'm a huge Hulk fan. I love the character, but I don't know his entire history. So, of course, there might be better stories. But I remember collecting this storyline as it came out, issue by issue, all the tie-ins. I still probably have them. Reach out to me if you want to buy them. Hey, listen, hey, you never know. But we are looking at World War Hulk Omnibus by Marvel, and I am here for it. This thing is a beast of a book, and it looks amazing. This comic to me is this cover to me is iconic. Let me show that to you. This is the standard. Automatically, no doubt, this is going to be my favorite pick. It just brings me back to the time where I was going to comic book to collect this, reading the story. All of that happened to the Hulk, the fights that he got into, and it was just a straight-up brawl to show who he was and how mad he was, and I was there for it. So here's the front, spine, and the back. Oh, seriously, just him standing like that or sitting over all of the Illuminati. Here's the DM, which looks good, don't get me wrong. It's a nice cover, but it doesn't have the impact to me that the other one has. Spine on it. And the back. It doesn't have all the heroes, which is cool. Michael Turner this is a Michael Turner cover, so that looks really good. That's some really nice artwork, but this just takes the cake for me. All right, let me show you the spines. Standard here, and the DM right there. And this is a huge omnibus. Looks great. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath the dust jacket. And you have a two-parter spread. You have the Hulk fighting Iron Man on this side, and then over here he's fighting the Thing and some other heroes. And you know that the different storylines on here when he fights all of the Illuminati, when he goes to fights Professor X, I thought that was really good. Professor kind of just gives himself up, but all the X-Men try to stop him, and he's like, "Oh, bro, I ain't gonna let you." It was great. Seriously, one of the most impactful storylines for me. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let's go ahead and jump into World War Hulk and take a look at what's inside. Oh. Right, let's jump into World War Hulk. I'm so excited for this. All right, let me show you here. Oh, so cool. All right, let me take a look at the creators on here. Thank you guys so much for writing these books, especially this story, which is so impactful to David because I still remember it. And let's jump in. It's definitely a standard Omni quality page. And semi-gloss, looks good, colors are vibrant. Don't see a lot of page numbers on this, so that's fine. But you know what? I'm here for it. And I love seeing justice being brought by someone who was done wrong by the supposed good guys. This part with Black Bolt is, oh, so cool. Where he like screams at him. And Hulk is like, "Is that all you got? I'm coming for you, Black Bolt. I want to hear you scream." That's all I can think of is like, I want to hear you scream. Not sexually, but yeah, bro. And then when Iron Man takes out the Hulkbuster, like the biggest one of them all. But again, Hulk just takes it down. The fight with the Avengers, and then, of course, Hulk's brood, or, you know, all of Hulk's teams, they're going at it. So great. Man. The military trying to go at him. Please, man. But yeah, so definitely, like I said, just a real out there story that I think definitely was just full out brawl with all of the superheroes going at each other. I don't always like that they fight against each other, but when something like this, it's kind of like, you know, has precedent that you know, they sent him to the, let's say, wrong planet with the whole thing. He's entitled to his revenge. Why not? And then, of course, the whole aspect with the Sentry. I mean, he fights Hercules, he fights the Juggernaut, he fights everybody, and he comes out on top. Then he sent out all of his armor against him. Still not going to do nothing. Still ain't going to do nothing. Yeah, so really cool. Let me tell you a little bit about this book, okay? Just a bit. Rage Against the World. To put an end to the Hulk rampage, 4 of Earth's greatest heroes, Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Black Bolt, seized an opportunity to send him into space. They thought he would find peace, but instead he found war. On the battle-scarred planet Sakaar, the Hulk was made to fight as a gladiator, and from there began a bloody rebellion. He won glory, friends, even love. But now Sakaar is gone, and so too is his precious Kyra and the child she carried. Madder than ever, the Hulk will have his own revenge. He is on his way back to Earth, and this time he just might break this puny world in half. At his side stand the Warbound, an alliance forged in combat, Korg, mighty warrior of stone, the bug-like Meek, Eloy, a skilled fighter, Heroim, the old strong, the android Archie 5912, and the deadly Brood. Their unsuspecting targets await on an Earth already divided following a superhuman civil war. Rival teams of Avengers will be forced to put aside their differences, and even more adventurers will be drawn into the fray as the Hulk and his Warbound wreak their terrible vengeance, including the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Misty Knight's heroes for hire. Meanwhile, one of Hulk's few true friends, Amadeus Cho, will assemble a team of renegades. But whose side will they be on? It's an epic story of anger unbound, featuring the sensational storytelling of Greg Pak and the blockbuster artwork of John Romita Jr. Plus, the after smashes reverberate across the Marvel Universe as every single tie-in is included in one hulking great omnibus. So there you go, guys. Every single tie-in is included in here, so you can have that all together. And why not? Such a great storyline. I thought it was fun. You know, I still remember that aspect, like, I think if it's on here, where the Ghost Rider comes up against him and like the Spirit of Vengeance basically says, you know, he hasn't done anything wrong, let him go. Like basically saying he's in his right to seek out vengeance on these guys. That to me was just kind of like a punch in the gut of the Illuminati. Like, yeah, you know, even the Spirit of Vengeance, which is, you know, basically God's, you know, wrath or something like that, is saying that, yeah, he's entitled to his vengeance, and you guys are going to pay. So seeing that is so crazy. I just thought that was such a great little detail on the Ghost Riders storyline of it, and I'm here for it. So definitely really cool seeing all of that together and just remembering all of these stories. I'm going to go ahead and show you the extras, so I don't want to spoil too much. So it gives you the warring states of Hulk versus heroes as the incredibly angry Hulk crash lands on Earth in Greg Pak's World War Hulk. So basically just tells you a little bit about what happened. And then, of course, if you really want to find out, you got to read Planet Hulk, which is another great story by itself and definitely just is a precursor to what happens in World War Hulk. Leads straight to it. And you see how he made his friends with all of these people right here. The Brood, you know, Archie, all of those, Meek. It's very cool seeing those all together. And then his love. I mean, he fell in love and she was pregnant when she died. Oh, of course he would do that. And, you know, John Romita Jr.'s artwork is great in this one. I really enjoyed it. I think it expresses how brutal the fights are, how angry it makes the Hulk look. I thought it was great. You know, some of his stuff is really good, especially with the Spider-Man. I enjoy the details that he puts into it, and this one is no doubt one of his greater works, I would say so. If we get some more, I guess, maybe kind of like scripts on it, then we get a little bit of character studies, character sketches here. All right. Some pencils, and then some of the recap pages. Okay. Very cool. All the after smash there to see what came all after it. Very cool. And then, of course, Pencils by John Romita Jr. And then I remember this one, some of the covers were like all of them together like that. Boom, everybody. All his fights that he had. Nice, nice. Really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. Definitely check it out. If you're interested in a great storyline by the Hulk, let me know what you think about it, which of your fights you thought was going to be better, or how you expected them to go. Check it out, Organicpricedbooks, guys, and I will see you in the next one.